You're watching the LaZeeZee Review Show, brought to you by LaZeeZee. You are watching Sweetie Girl Production. It's like that. Snap, snap. Well, hello out there in YouTube land there. Yes, go, yes, yes, oh boy, yes. Today, Commando, no drawers. No, I'm just kidding. Commando, no makeup, right? I'm just giving you morning realness at LaZeeZee's Casa, right, or whatever. It's like this. I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, okay? And I am so glad to see you. I just been going through so much in New York, here, there, and everywhere, financially, and physically, mentally, whatever, right? It's just so many problems, but I don't want to give you a big, long Facebook update, status, sad, pathetic, long, sad story like a lot of people do on Facebook, and you know what I'm talking about. You know that. It's fucking hella annoying, right? Right. But I will tell you this, my best guy, Aggie, I love that guy forever. I mean, he's like my best cat friend in the world. So he was like my son. He was like my baby, and I loved him. He was everything to me. He was my everything. He was my shiny little star. Out of his 16 years, he passed away, and then it took so long, and then I had to put him down. It was a heartbreak, But what about friends, right? He was so sweet. He bought me off of eBay. Look, I gotta show it to you. Replacement Aggie. Yeah, this is what Aggie looked like. So this doll's from 1971, right? Because I love retro shit and old shit. That's what you don't know about me. I love vintage, right? So this is like from 1971, right? Look at that face. That's his face right there. Look at it. That's the way he was always staring at me like this, like that. And then he passed away, but this is and I hug it. And sometimes I wake up and it's looking at me, and I'm just like, Aggie? Yeah, really. I don't. Anyway, whoop. Fast forward to, talking about something else. Because I don't like to stay stuck on being miserable. But yes, that was a big part of it. It was like losing Aggie was real hard on it was real hard to be honest. Let me tell you, yeah. And then you have to be strong and you gotta be smiling. And then I wasn't doing that good health wise because I'm really big on eating well. And if I'm not eating well, I'm doing bad. Real bad. And I wasn't eating well. I was eating a lot of processed shit. Because when you go to New York, you tend to do that. You eat cake and junk and bread or whatever. And then I was getting really sick. So then, I had to come back down. And then it was the process of moving there and here. And then in NYC, my mom is in the process of moving, right? She's in the process of moving over there too. She already did it, but during that time, it was very stressful, real stressful. And then even in Puerto Rico, back and forth, all through Puerto Rico, in the process of moving over there too. And problems and fighting and the this and the that and the whoosah. You try to keep it together, and people are really, really getting on my fucking nerves. I'm not in a good place right now, but don't tend to make videos when I'm not in a good place. And financially, kaboom. Like, it's just horrible, horrible. I mean, if you a philanthropist out there and you got billions of dollars, right here, because I could use it. I mean, seriously, sponsor me. I will make it right for country and God. God and country. Yes, there you go. So here I am trying to hold it together. And I tell you all this to tell you, yes, I miss you so much. Like I said, it's 40 time. I just wanted to give you a hello shout out random, hello. But after that, I want to have a little topic discussion because, I miss you guys so much and I think we should enjoy a nice little topic discussion. So very quickly, I would like to discuss, a little piece of shit out there that caused some trouble for himself. I don't even want to say the fool's name, but I don't even have to say it. We could count to three and say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Donald Sterling. I don't even know if you knew what I was talking about, but anyway, you know now, right? How he owns the Clippers or whatever. He owned the Clippers, whatever. And then he says something, against how he doesn't want minorities in his game. To his gold digger girlfriend, blah, 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 whatever. It got out, blah, blah, blah. And then kaboom, now he's not allowed to go to any of the games. How funny is that? Ha ha ha. But it's not really about that. It's about racism. How I don't believe in it. Okay? I'm going to tell you why. The way that girl tried to, understand him and all this shit. And it's like nice, try to understand him. You cannot try to understand an old dinosaur. Not like him. Okay? Because he has, like Oprah Winfrey said, he has this old Southern master way of thinking and those old views. And that's not going to change overnight. I mean, he's very old. He's only going to change over when he turns over in his grave because he's about to just fall in there. I don't even know how long he got left to live because I'm pretty sure everybody's coming down hard on him. But nobody's asking the major question, and this is why I'm making the show. The major question. I mean, everybody got something to say. Snoop Dogg's like, I want to tell you fuck you. It's all slow motion, everything. Fuck you. Like that. And, you know, Lil Wayne's talking about all this pride and shit. And it's like, you got pride, really? Because I couldn't tell, you know, with all the shit you've been up to. But whatever. That's there. Yeah, everybody's all in an uproar with their panties in a bunch. Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, this one and that one. And all these people are talking about, you know, how fucked up that was and how hurtful and offensive or whatever. Nobody wants an apology from him. That's the cool part. But the worst part is nobody is questioning the part that he's talking about where he says, you know, my friends are coming and telling me about how, you know, you taking pictures with Shaquille O'Neal or and black people, and my friends are, you know, they keep calling me this. Who are his friends? I want to know that. Seriously, who are his friends that are calling him? Why is nobody saying anything about that? Not one person is saying, you know, let's look into his friends. You know, who was his friends? Because his friends are the ones that are shaking hands with Shaquille O'Neal and the rest of them. So seriously, no, has nobody thought of that? Like, who is he talking to? And it's funny how everybody's like focusing on him, but nobody's even thinking for 10 minutes that there's others out there just like him. Same others that are smiling in the faces of these NBA players or whatever. And also, you know, like Lil Wayne and Snoop and everything. You know, the people that are in those high elite positions, they all look down on you. You know, they look down on you, and they all part of these little men, smoking cigar cliques, and they all hate blacks. You know, a great percentage of them do, and they smiling in your face, and they're sending you over to come to their house to barbecue and drink sweet tea and everything, and they all the same because he got friends and they're bothered by, you know, African Americans in the pictures with his girlfriend. And by the way, his girlfriend is what? What is she? She's black and Mexican. Black and Mexican. You got that? She's two minorities that he hates. But that's neither here nor there, but it's here. It's right here. It's here, right here. Well, I'll tell you. This is the reason why I don't believe in racism. Because, you know, he could say anything he wants and feels whatever he wants. But at the end of the day, his finger and his pants is saying, I want to, you know, have sex with a black Mexican. There you go, right? And he's just talking out the side crack of his stupid ass mouth. And I can't stand people that think they're racist when they're really not. If you're so fucking racist, right, you don't put in bed the person of a race that you hate, because then you're a hypocrite. But it's just people, you know, people they don't really hate. They just it's a thought. It's a thought that they're planted with, you know, from their upbringing over stupid, you know, idiotic notions of people that they don't know nothing about. And it's just, but it's old. It's an old idea. It's an old way, and it's unacceptable. Like a lot of people are saying, it's unacceptable in this world today. But I just wanted to point that out. Like, who was his friends? Who are the people that are calling him and holding him and bothering him about the pictures that, you know, his little hoe was taking? Because that's who she was to him and everybody, to all his old mummy friends. They all looking at her like, she looks good. But she could bring all the girls that look like her, but no other. You know, no other minority do we deal with. You know, it was like no blacks, no Jews, and no gays. Remember that song? Even though if his name is Donald Sterling, then 9 out of 10 he's Jewish, right? Because Sterling is not a Jewish last name. But whatever. That's neither here nor there again. But I just wanted to point that out. And I wanted you to question that. Like, think about it. Who are his friends, right? Who are his friends? You know, are they other owners of, you know, basketball team owners? You know, I know they're big shots. I know if you hanging around him, you're a big shot. I mean, he owns a basketball, you know, team or whatever. So he's a big shot. And the sad part is he's a very lonely, little, poor in that mind man. And no matter how rich he is, he's poor in the mind and poor in the spirit. And that's the worst. That's like the worst. That's the worst way to be poor. That it doesn't get no poor than that. You know, how poor can you be when you're so fucking stupid and ignorant and you could feel something like that about another human being on the planet Earth? Like, how poor is that? I mean, just feel sorry for the man. There you go. But anyway, you know, his bad karma got him kicked out of going to all the games for life or whatever. And that'll be about, you know, maybe a year or two. And I'm pretty sure the stress will kill the old dude, you know. Not to mention, if you can see his ugly inside, you can see it straight out. I mean, it's on his ugly face. He's an ugly old man, too. So he looks ridiculous with that woman on his arm. And it's just like this. You know how to say, oh, you know, that guy that girl makes him look good. No, the girl makes him look decrepit. Like, I don't know. He looks like a monster. He looks like an old, swolled up version of the Crypt Keeper. You know, I mean, he looked like that. He's just all a hot mess. He could be a woman or a man. It doesn't matter at this point because he's just so wrinkled up and swollen, and he looks like they fished him out of the ocean, and he was already bloated, and it's like all that money, and nobody could put Humpty together again. You know, like he fell off the wall. And then after what he said, well, there you go. And it's not about looks. It really isn't. But it's just like my honey, he always says, like when somebody's wicked, you could just see it in their looks a lot easier. I mean, when somebody is beautiful inside, I mean, they could be burnt from head to toe. They could be totally disfigured. And you could see the beauty shining from them. But when somebody's wicked, they just a little bit fucked up. It just like amplifies it. So it's like, just I feel bad for, Donald Sterling, which I wasn't even gonna say his stupid name because he doesn't even deserve no more 15 minutes of fame. But he's so infamous right now. I mean, he's right up there with Charles Manson and the rest of those serial killers. Even though Charles Manson isn't technically a serial killer, but whatever. You get my drift. So I'm, gonna stop it right here and just say it was so good to see you. I'm gonna come through with some more topic discussions, when I can, and say, don't worry about LaZeeZee. I won't worry about you. I just hope that you're doing good. I miss you. And, I won't worry about you because I'm just going to be throwing out some good vibes and saying, my YouTubers, they be doing good. They be doing real good for themselves. I believe that. So I'm right here. I'll be, filming in New York City because I'm on my way to go back again visiting. And hope to do something while I'm over there, for you. Because I know I've been falling off. I told you I got so many problems. So many problems. Gotta, get it together. Get it together, right? So anyway, like I always say, click like, don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe. And yes, Mommy is here for you. Yeah, I am though. And like I always say too, thanks for watching my show. Bye-bye. See you next time.